Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Behind the Lavalava. I am your host, Johnny, and we got a special treat for you guys. We are going to be talking about, or this episode is going to be geared towards introductions. And I know a lot of you have been wondering who these fine young strapping lads have been that's been giving out their input. And so first, I'd like to introduce you to our one and only president who started this whole movement, Michael Tan. Take it away.
Hello, I am Michael Tan from the village of Aua, American Samoa, home of the Pai Bull. My dad is from Malacca, Malaysia. My mom is from the village of Falealupo, Savai, which is the last place in the world to see the sunset every day. I was a CH-46 helicopter avionics technician during my time in the Marine Corps. Currently, I work as an electronics mechanic on an Air Force base, and I'm a math course away from graduating with my bachelor's in criminal justice. I like anime, I like to game, I like to coach youth football and basketball. I like to do outdoor activities with my family. I'm married with 2 daughters. And to tell a story for Behind the Lavalava, I wanted to start this podcast with these group of fine gentlemen to tell stories, to show awareness of issues that are surrounding the Samoan culture and what's happening in today's society. I wanted to connect people and establish relationship through this podcast. And I hope that everyone finds this entertaining and can relate to what we're talking about.
Thank you very much, President. And then as we go on, we're going to slowly introduce you to the rest of our members. And then we're going to move on to our first Fia Poco, JP.
So what we all have in common, and it was kind of like the idea behind this whole podcast, was that we all game. So every now and then we're all in the game and stuff. We're all chatting, and then Michael came up with the idea to, hey, why not start a podcast? You know, so where we could discuss these topics on a broader view instead of just on our gaming lobbies. So my name is JP, from Samoa. I'm an alumni of Fasao Marist. I went to Leone sophomore, junior year. I'm married with 2 kids, so I got a son and a daughter. Served in the Marine Corps for 8 years. I got out. Did some. I worked for Lincoln Military Housing when I got out, so I was doing maintenance stuff. And then I ended up on the government side, where I worked at the power plant as a utility systems repair operator. We just left California, so we're now in Washington. Right now, I'm a maintenance director over assisted living, where I work with a bunch of old folks. I love it, and it kind of reminds me of home, because growing up in Samoa, you're taught to respect your elders. So I'm around all these old folks, and they have millions of stories, and it's just nice. It's a different environment. But I'm happy to be here with these guys and talk on all these different topics. By no means an expert. I just speak from experience. And I don't have a filter, so I try to hold back on a lot of stuff that might offend a lot of y'all, because it's 2022. So we try to keep it professional and keep it somewhat of a friendly, family-friendly podcast, if you put it. But I'm going to pass it off to the next person, T, to the second Fia Poco of the group, Milford, Big Daddy T.
My name is Milford Tia. I, too, am a Marine Corps vet. I was raised all over. My father was in the Army. I was an Army brat. But I claim the 808 state as my home. I am a husband and a father of 3. And I'm just here to kick it with the boys, have a good time wherever the conversation goes. it goes. I just want to have fun with my friends and listen to their views, especially when it comes to dealings with our culture. I think my perspective is quite interesting because I haven't really interacted with a lot of Samoans growing up. Like it was rare to me unless it was my family or, other folks that my parents knew. But even then, when we were around them, I was quite foreign because I've been pretty much Americanized. Both my parents are from, Western Samoa and, ingrained in the tradition, but they went a different route when raising us, which I can be grateful for because it also helped me become an observant person, through all the mistakes I learned, doing all the wrong things in front of my people. And I don't know if my parents got embarrassed, but I know I kind of was, would do things that could shame them or put dirt on their name, but they wouldn't care. And I'm very grateful for that they were quite different, from the ways traditional, but at the same time, loving in their own way. And that's all I had to say now. Back to Johnny.
Thank you, T. We're moving on to Fiapoko number 3, Fatu.
Hi, guys. My name is Fatu. I'm from Nu'uli. I was raised in Manua and Nu'uli and Atu'u. My dad's from Nu'uli. My mom's from Atu'u. Did 8 years in the military with T, Tan, and JP. I'm currently living in Vegas. After I got out, we moved out here because it was cheaper, even though Samoa's cheaper, but I don't want to go back. That's a different story. I'm also married, father of 2, a boy and girl. Let's see. Hobbies, likes, mostly drinking and playing video games with my friends. Sports, I can play pretty much any sport there is except for hockey because I can't skate. Let's see. At first, I thought this, when Tan brought this up, I thought it was just, just for the boys, shoot the breeze, talk shit to each other about our culture. But then Tan said, it's also for educational purposes. So, right now I'm 100% in. So, I'm glad he started this. So, so we can try to educate and speak on our point of view on our culture. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Fatu. Everyone, this is Fatu, Fiapoko number 4. On the way to, we're going to turn the time over to Fiapoko number 5. Just going to be Manu.
All right. Thank you, guys. My name is Manu. Last name Ta'ala. I was born in the village of Pangpangu. And, I do maintenance just like the brother JP was saying. I've been doing it for 15 years. And, I met these guys when they were down in California and down in 29 Palms, California. And, we play video games. We do all kinds of stuff with these guys. So, but the main thing that I want to bring up about the system that we have going is we like to share our opinion with, with the Polynesian culture and, family. But, like me, I have 2 kids, married for 15, 16 years, if I can remember. But, I live a simple life. Just work, come home. I like to play video game. I like to draw. I'm working on getting some tattoos. I'm into those type of things. And that's about it. Just simple life.
Yeah, and I just want to point out to all the viewers out there that it may come off as we're just a bunch of losers, because all we do is play video games. But we used to be wild back in the day. We're all married. We're all dads now. So gaming is kind of like where we go all out, and I know a lot of Usos out there and sisters out there. around our age group, that's kind of it. You just go to work, come home, take care of your family, and that's kind of like your stress reliever. It's gaming, gym, whatever you have it. But yeah, I just want to point out all the different characters in here. Fatu, he brings that his dad was a pastor, so he's definitely the son of a Faifi'au, and then Manu, how this whole group came about. Manu was kind of like the when we were all stationed out in 29 Palm, Manu took us in.
He was mom.
Yeah, exactly. So every Marine that came through 29 Palm knows Manu. And that was the house everybody went to. That was our home away from home. Manu and Ivy took us in, and that's how this group came together. It's T was there, Fatu was there, Tan we met when we were all stationed out in Japan. Johnny was there. So this whole group came together, honestly, because of Manu. Not just the Marine Corps, but because Manu was there.
Yeah,
he opened his home up to us.
I met Ted down in Pendleton at the beach with Alex and Rupert and him.
Yeah. So everybody, rest in peace to Vasa, and then Robert. Not too long ago, they came and gone. But that was like our whole group right there, and thanks to this guy for opening up his home, him and his wife Ivy, to us. It was a lot better than being stuck in the barracks, and we all know that. And we're on the Marine Corps, and we know the barracks in Marine Corps are pretty crappy.
Fine dining.
Yeah, five-star
facilities right there.
Yeah, exactly. So other than just gaming and working and going home to our families and stuff, we also do stuff outside. We play sports. T coaches, so
three times a year.
And Tad, they coach. They work with young kids. I know Tad coached football, Alius.
Flag football and a little bit of basketball.
Yeah, perfect. And T does the same thing. He coaches basketball.
So I go to cheerleading on the side sometimes.
Yeah, because he looks like one. Yeah.
He coaches until he gets arrested.
Yeah.
I can't do the flips anymore.
Definitely shouldn't be around kids. But yeah, different subject. Yeah. So that's kind of like a little background on what this group is about. And it's mostly us just talking crap to each other. We're never this professional. But we Tan came up with the rules. I mean, Michael came up with the rules, and we're just trying to keep it a family friendly, PG-13 podcast for all our listeners out there, and then hopefully not offend anybody, because everybody.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, there might be a little offense.
Yeah.
Like JP said, this is our group. And last but not least, don't forget me. I am Sifi Fiopoko, the last one. My name is Johnny. Johnny Suolevai. My mom's from Pango. And here's Johnny. My mom's from Pango and my dad's from Manua. He's from Sili, Osenga. I was born in Samoa, raised in Samoa, left Samoa, moved to Utah when I was in my teens, joined the Marine Corps from Utah, and then ended up in 29 Palms and ran into these guys, these fine young gentlemen. I met my wife through Manu. We are going to be married 12 years here in the next week. Time flies by fast. I have 4 kids, 4 daughters, 4 beautiful daughters. Got 14-year-old, and then the youngest is 8. So I've known these guys for a long time, on and off. We seem to have, we have our own lives. We move on. We have our own situations, and then we always find our way back to each other with a lot of smack talk in between. And I'm glad Michael came up with this idea so we could get together and share our thoughts with the rest of the world, share our beliefs. And a lot of it might not be popular, and a lot of it might be popular. But to me, the biggest thing is that we have varying opinions, and hopefully that we can address some issues and hopefully have a good time while doing it. We don't mean to offend anybody, but at the same time, we're just a bunch of middle-aged men thinking that we know everything about the world, and that's all right. That's what platforms like this is for us to relay our own side of the story, and this is from our eyes. And so thank you again. This is our introductory episode. Please hit that follow, subscribe. We're live on Facebook, Twitter, soon Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok as well, and YouTube.
Spotify.
And, let us know. And Spotify. Let us know in the comments. And Michael Tan is the man. And we're just a few pocos that chase his coattails. Thank you.